folks. Let's just jump into round two, making sure my yarn bag doesn't fall over. Okay. Bring in the right color. So this should be the dark color of whatever colors you chose on. Which, if you're doing the sunflowers I did, this is the mustard color for this type of brand yarn, or whatever dark yellow. So the next row is the dark yellow color. So go ahead and get that onto your crochet hook, your slip knot, and we're going to join it this way. So instead of, you probably don't want to join immediately into where you've put this together. So I'm just going to kind of turn it and probably start just here maybe. So you're going to insert your crochet hook with that new color on your hook, and then I'm going to grab the leading yarn here, and I'm going to wrap it around my hook. It doesn't matter whatever way you do it. Just wrap it around so it looks like that you've done a yarn over. So quote unquote yarn over here. And then you're going to pull it through that stitch, one of the top of the stitches that you're double crochet on the center of the sunflower, and pull it through, and then pull through the loop on your hook. And it's going to look like so. And then we are going to be doing I'm probably saying this wrong, but I'm going to call it a puff stitch. I think it's kind of like a puff stitch to me, in my opinion. So in order to do that, we're not going to do any chaining at all, because you're going to use your hook and you're going to wiggle and pull this up pretty high here, about the height of a double crochet. So down here you can see the height of a double crochet, probably about that much. Let's just, for argument's sake, give it a pretty tall here, about an inch. And we're going to do, I think it's going to end up being 7 loops on our hook. So yarn over, and where you joined it in the top of that, actually, that stitch there we go, that little space there, you're going to insert your hook, grab that yarn, bring it up. You're going to pull up till you have, these are nice and a tall taut kind of, and you have 3 loops on your hook. So do this again until you have 7. So yarn over, insert into that space, grab that working yarn, bring it up. Now we have 4, 5, yarn over, insert again, pull that working yarn up. And once you have 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7, yay! So now we get to finish this petal here on the sunflower. So yarn over, and you're going to pull that through all 7 loops, right? Yarn over, and we're going to close this. So we're going to just pull it through the first loop there, the only loop. So that's our little puffy stitch here for the inner petal of the sunflower. I don't know why I pronounced it that way, excuse me. So you're going to dive right in, because we have 16 around here. We're going to do 16 of these as well. So yarn over, go into the next top of that next stitch, bring that yarn up. Again, you're going to bring it about the height of your little puff here. So I'm going to try to eyeball it. I'm going to try to eyeball like an inch every time I do this. So you're going to do that. Yarn over, bring it through, yarn over, bring it through till you get about 7 loops, or not about, exactly 7 loops. 7 loops. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. Yarn over, pull it through all 7. Yarn over, pull it through. Second petal, okay? So yarn over, go into the next stitch, bring that up pretty tall, and you're going to keep doing that till you have about, so what do I want to say about all the time? Till you have 7. Yarn over, pull it through all 7. Yarn over, pull it through that first loop. And then now we have our sunflower form here. So go ahead and keep going, and we're going to repeat this process. So we have enough to finish this sunflower, the second round here. And you can kind of see how, you can barely see the difference. I started getting smaller here. See how it's nice and puffier and bigger, taller. I started shrinking. So yarn over, go into that chain or the double crochet stitch, yarn over, bring it up, kind of tug on it, get it kind of taller. It's about an inch, what we're doing here. Yarn over, go through there, bring that yarn up again, tug up, make sure it's staying up. Make sure we keep these tall. I started shrinking right there. Okay. Ooh, no, one more. You should have 16. If you're not counting, like me, I just went and gave up on counting because it's tiring to count. I'm just going to go in every single stitch space, and that should be 16 on the end when I count this. Whoop. Make that a little bit tighter. There we go. Getting kind of smaller again. And as I mentioned in crochet 1, if you happen to take it, don't be afraid to have to frog it, which is ripping it back and ripping, and ripping sounds like a ribbit, like a frog, a ribbit, frogging. That's what we call it, ripping it back. So if I feel like this is probably getting not consistent, then I can just frog it back to where I think I need it to start all over. Make sure. And don't be afraid to use a ruler if you feel like you need some guidance on, does this look like my stitches are staying tall? Okay, our space is right there. Okay, pull up, whoop. There we go. Nice and tall pup stitches here. And I think I have one more there. Similar to what like a daisy looks like sometimes. Some daisies. You can also just make a bunch of these and use them on something. Whoops, kind of got tucked in there. 3, 6, 7. You can make a bunch of these and put them on floral wire if you wanted to make them look like crochet flowers. Okay, so once you've done 16, and let's count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, and then you're going to slip stitch it into the top of the first one you did. So that's right there. Grab that working yarn, pull it through, and That's the top there. And we'll leave a tail to weave in later. Oh, come on, cut. There we go. Okay, and then pull up. There we go. So that's the inner part of the flower. Look on the back. The front looks better. Anyways, you can weave in your tails at a time. You can be lazy fool like me and just don't weave it in until later, till the end of the time I finish this. I'm going to not follow my advice and not weave them in right now. So that's the round 2 or second round. And then I will go ahead and close this video out and then start the next one for the next round.